Alright, time to Steve another video, and what's the topic today? And actually it's going to be kind of serious for everybody. It's going to be pretty serious. What's the topic today? Shut the damn door. Now, what I mean by that? In a hospital, we got all kinds of people with all kinds of medical issues or whatever, but one of the medical issues that we deal with a lot are addictions. A lot of people are addicted. All kinds of addiction, whether it's alcohol, whether it's drugs, whatever it is, emotional addiction, things people go through, just really terrible times, whatever it is. And what I try to tell it with people, and I think it's relevant to everybody, to all of us, because we all have our stuff. We all have our stuff that goes on every day in our lives. And the hardest part sometimes is getting through it. We have some downs, we have, in relationship with people, friends, wives, husbands, children, all kinds of stuff goes on, and issues today around the world, issues that are going on in the country, what all of it is. But I'm going to really focus on is just the stuff that all of us really go through. In that particular case here, I had a man who is really, he's addicted to alcohol. He came in because his liver was starting to give out. That's what happens when you drink a lot of alcohol. Your liver starts to go. And he came in. We got him in pretty good shape. We got him back. And his problem is, and everybody has to relate this one way, because no matter what I'm talking about, all of us have our stuff. All of us have our issues. And the one thing I was telling him, and what I was being forceful about, is shut the damn door. And what I mean by that is you don't have to abuse yourself anymore. You don't have to do this to yourself anymore. And you got to shut it. It's got to end. It's got to stop. And his alcohol, he's going to go home, and he's got 2 bottles at home. It's still there in his house. What's he going to do? We have a situation. We get home. What are we going to do? What kind of stuff do we have to work out? And I'm just using that as a reference point, because he has to do, what I'm trying to do is that I'm telling him when he gets home to throw those bottles out, go outside and to slam into the ground. And I was telling him to think this one thing, to keep repeating to himself, shut the damn door. It's enough. Why am I telling all this to everybody? We got our stuff. We got our stuff to work through, and every one of us have our stuff and have our days. We have our weeks, we have our months, we all have our stuff. So my advice, and this video will be pretty short, is that, when you have an issue, you got to really, in your own mind, it's enough. It's enough. Whatever you're doing yourself, it just, you're abusing yourself, you're criticizing yourself, low esteem, or all the issues that we go through, shut the damn door. It's enough. And that's what I'm trying to tell everybody out there, really, and I'm sharing what happened with this hospital, this one patient, that it relates to all of us. All of us go through this. We all go through this. And there are times when you really have to really just, you have to put your foot down. And the other way, I'm just, shut the damn door. It's enough. It's enough abusing yourself. It's enough to do what you're doing to yourself. It's enough to have this low self-esteem. It's enough, people think all kinds of stuff in your mind can be a runway. It can take off. It can just take off. It's amazing how all of us, all of us, things we can just get carried away at times with things. But in this one case, I'm just talking about shut that damn door. Shut it. And it may relate to you and all of you people out there. It may relate to you in a way that you have your own issues. I have my issues. Everybody's got their issues out there. And part of the other thing, too, when I was talking to him about God, the decision that he had to make, and the point that I was trying to him about God, is that, and all of you, you know this already, that God, his love for all of us, each one of us, is infinite. It's never ending. And when I was telling this patient about, God's love for him, when he gets home and he throws those bottles on the ground, he's now starting to walk in the path of God. 2 things he's going to say to himself. Shut the damn door and walk the path of God. I'm going to end it there. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it. Until the next video. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again.